Bert, let's take a look at the jump off course.
Starting out with a jump that we didn't jump in the first round, the navy blue Coachella hits Desert Circuit wall at the eastern end of the ring. A gallop to jump number 5, which is the ice cream cone jump, the jump after the first double in the first round. Across the center of the ring to the Purina Oxer, making a slight angling right-hand turn to 8B of the 8A and B double combination, the vertical right in front of our in-gate. Making a hard right-hand turn to the second jump in the jump-off that was not jumped in the first round. It is a skinny, narrow Oxer, colored yellow, maroon, and white, where they will be jumping that right to left on a slice, headed to the center of the ring again for the bogey jump, the king, queen, and ace of spades, of ace of hearts, double combination, and finishing with the AIG signature jump, which was jump 1, now being backwards. I think we're set and ready to go for a very exciting and fast jump off.
Here's our first to work with a 54-second time allowed. Our first to qualify for the jump off was Good Luck from Adina Springs and Irish Olympian Cian O'Connor. 54 seconds, and the winner is the fastest with the least number of penalties.
If we all remember the way this horse jumped in the first round, he kind of has a little bit of a Superman act that he does with his front feet and his hind feet. I'm sure it's accentuated at the rate of speed that we're going to see here in the jump off. So here we go. So he does 8 strides between 1 and 5, which is just amazing the way this horse jumps. Must be an incredible feeling to ride a flying horse. Intermediate time at 28 seconds.
He landed over the Purina at 14 seconds.
Clear through the double.
38 there.
All right.
And a clear score, 43,986.
So his strategy was to not be crazy fast, to put in the double clear, put enough pressure on everyone. It was fast enough to make them go maybe a little faster than they want to go. What an incredible jumper, though. I mean, it's just a unique style.
From Ireland across the channel to Germany now for a 2-time winner of the $1 million event, as we welcome back Andre Tima and Contendrix. Be a moment or two before our Irishman makes his way out of the way. Notice the green stirrups. .6'4", all German, and a 2-time winner of the previous millions.
Andre knows what he has to do. He's done it before. He's starting out with a little more pace than Can did. And does one more stride in that line than Can did. It looked faster, but one more stride. Good gallop across the middle. Oh!
Got away with that.
That was dicey. But when there's $1 million on the line, you got to take a shot.
He knows how to spend those big checks.
Tough turn,
but it won't happen here.
Maybe just a little too tight in on that turn. Careful horse.
4 fault score, 42,086. It would have been the leader. 42,086 and 4 faults for Contendrix. So our Canadian now rejoins us for her jump-off round. This is Christar, the 11-year-old stallion, and Tammy Phillips of Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
This is like a catty little horse. So this horse has a shot here. You know, he's quick across the ground. I've seen him in the jump-offs a couple times this season.
You see the rider raise their hand. Tell us about that.
The horse was having to go to the bathroom. So under our new rules, we have a 40-second, 35-second clock that starts before we are allowed to go through the timer. And she raised her hand. They will stop the clock until he is done doing his business, and off we go.
Doesn't happen in the NFL.
Does not. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Moving him along, not taken back at all.
Nice adjustment. Now she needs to move a little bit. Now she's working on the slice, jumping from right to left corner. And now she needs to take a little time and be accurate here. Good rub.
Got plenty of time. 43 is the time to beat. 43.9, 43.9. And there's your new leader. Christar and Tammy Phillips from Alberta, Canada in 41.954. Takes a full 2 seconds off the leading time. So Canada jumps in front of Ireland. 41.954 for Christar. Tammy Phillips on top of our AIG Million.
Yeah, really good ride. A lucky rub there into the combination 13A. But that little rub that stayed up probably kept that horse careful at B. As I said, he's catty. He's quick across the ground and didn't look as fast as maybe the other two horses, but covers the ground very nicely.
This has to be the happiest amateur rider in the world right now, clockwise of Green Hill Z, and Uma O'Neill of Corralitos, California, the young amateur rider from California, jumping with the best in the world here today.
A little deep to the first jump. Cost her to add one up there because she just never really had her horse going anywhere to the first jump. Big gallop across the middle. Horse is being super careful.
You have to hand it to Ray Texel to put this partnership together and to get her up to this level of competition.
We can hear Ray's voice in the background as she went by the end gate of telling her to go, keep going.
It's a 4-fault score. 4 faults in 45.664. She'll move into the third spot with 4 in 45.664. Any way you look at it, it's a tremendously successful day for Uma O'Neill in clockwise of Green Hill Z.
Great riding, great horse, good sport. Great to see her at this level. Okay, I think this horse right here and this rider was so precise 2 weekends ago. If she has a day like that again, I think we could be looking at our next $1 million winner.
This is 1087 Milano, the 12-year-old Swedish gelding owned by Abigail Weiss of Rancho Santa Fe. Mandy Porter, who is a seasoned veteran, has many six-figure wins to her credit. She's yet to be in the $1 million club, but this, as you say, Bert, could be the day.
Nice between 1 and 2, very smooth, and this is what Mandy is good at, is being smooth. This could be a fussy horse with his mouth, but she has beautiful hands. Good gallop to the big vertical 8B. Now the slice on the narrow oxer takes a good angle at it. Now she has a little time to save. Be careful here. Good rub.
Got away with the rub. 37, 38, needs to beat 41. And 41, 600.
Looks like it does it by my clock.
0.3 of a second easily into the front. 41, 600 for Milano. Abigail Weiss on top of the world with that ride by her rider, Mandy Porter.
Unbelievable. Mandy is so smooth, calculative. Just fun to watch her ride, and she and this horse have really come together here in the past few months.
Well, the faster rounds, but it's all up to the Frenchman now. The most celebrated as far as medals go, with medals 9 times in European competition, the Olympic Games, the World Equestrian Games, the European Games. Eric Neve coming in on Catipso. So Milano, 41, 600 in the driver's seat right now. Crystal, Mandy Porter, Crystal, and Miss Phillips in the second spot. The Irishman in the third spot with good luck. Contendrix with the German rider. The young American Uma O'Meal sits fifth. Can Eric outrun Milano? 41, 600.
Okay, this is a fast horse. We've seen it happen before over the past 2 years. We know he's a fast rider. The tone has been set. Couldn't be written better. Can the last be the fastest? Once again, Eric's very smooth, just like Mandy. I think he may have added one there to Mandy, but he's going to try to make it up here on this turn.
$41,600.
29. He was right on, but a little slow there. He was cautious to the double.
41,600. 39,
I
40,
don't think
41.
he's fast
Mandy
enough.
wins it. Mandy wins
And the
it.
last fence down.
43, 391. He catches the rail at the end. Didn't have the time anyway. 43, 391. Milano and Mandy Porter, the newest $1 million winners on the Hits National Show Circuit, winning the AIG Million.
Congratulations, Mandy. The round she put in last weekend, 2 weekends ago, showed that she and this horse were on the same page. He jumped beautiful 2 rounds today, and what a beautiful job by the master course designer, Alan Wade. He got just what we wanted. He got the cream of the crop. He got some young guns. He got an amateur. It was really well done.
International field for the win. America wins. Canada second. Ireland third. Germany fourth. France fifth. America again sixth in that order nationally, if you want to look at it that way. But I think the greatest outcome of the entire program was young Uma O'Neal, who against all odds, with a wonderful horse and a great coach in Ray Texel, ends up sixth in her first real Grand Prix and her first million.
Yeah. Really.
That is an accomplishment that I don't think any other young rider has done in all of the $1 Million Series.
No, I don't believe so. And the horse and rider were superbly prepared. She rode very well. Made a little mistake to the double here in the jump off, but she'll learn from that and continue on. But it looks like a really good top horse rider combination to move on in the future in the bigger classes.
Great job by Alan Wade. Again, assisted throughout the Grand Prix by another wonderful international course designer, Mr. Cabral from Portugal, assisting Mr. Wade. especially when the measurements got to be very critical at the end of their construction. They must have gone over it 3 or 4 times to make sure that it met Mr. Wade's specifications, and it certainly worked out to be almost perfect, if not perfect. Milano and Mandy Porter posting the biggest win of their show jumping career. Mandy, no real newcomer to the winner's circle, but this is the largest purse that she's jumped for, and a wonderful horse owned by Miss Abigail Weiss.
Yeah, it was a really fun class to watch. Parts of the course that were very technical. It was well scripted. It didn't all happen in the same place, as you said earlier, Mike. That a little at the beginning, a little in the middle, a little at the end, which kept it very interesting for the spectators, kept it interesting for those of us who understand the sport, and truly good show jumping today. Top sport.
There's more to come from HITS. As I mentioned earlier, Balmoral Park, south of Chicago, will be hosting show jumping events here in the next ensuing months. Go to the HITS website, that's hitshows.com, and learn more about Balmoral Racetrack area. That's what turns into Balmoral Park for the newest HITS venue. You can do that by going to hitshows.com. You can also see the replay of all the $1 million events that have taken place previous to today. And if you were on the live feed webcast, I'm sure you watched this exciting event. But it's all at hitshows.com. Tremendous new facility in Chicago, Balmoral Park. We'll be moving to Ocala, Florida next week for the second in the Triple Crown Series. Again, Ocala will host the second of the Triple Crown $1 million events. It'll be under the lights there in a beautiful stadium that's only several years old. Then we'll go to Saugerties, New York for the conclusion of the Triple Crown of show jumping, and that'll come in September. Everyone's welcome to come to the Catskills and enjoy the beautiful area of New York, the Catskill Mountains. Fly into Albany, New York, take a short ride down the 87 freeway to Saugerties, New York, and you'll be in the heart of the HITS Triple Crown finale. Riders coming in now for the presentation. And here comes a group of people. Mandy Porter with her biggest win in her career, even though she's won in Europe, won across the United States, won many times here in California, won in Canada. This is the biggest, the best, the most valuable. And a fabulous ride on Milano for Abigail Weiss, the owner.
Yeah, and Abigail got hurt earlier this season, and I think she broke her shoulder, separated her shoulder. And Mandy's been helping her for the past few years. Mandy knows the horse well, took over the ride, and had one hell of a good season here in the Coachella Valley.
Turned it into pure gold.
That is right.
One of the most consistent riders in the Triple Crown has been Andre Thieme of Germany. Twice a winner, but almost, and I believe every time he has been in the competitions, he has been in the jump-off. Able to come away winning 2, and today he ends up in the 4th spot behind the Irishman, Cian O'Connor on Good Luck. Proudly wearing the cooler AIG $1 million Grand Prix winner here in the Coachella Valley. Milano, Mandy Porter.
Third place to Cian O'Connor and Good Luck.
Gives you a good look there for a second.
And our top 3. Official photographs taken by Inside the Dog Pinner. Wonderful press as well. Tuma in fourth place from Germany.
Oh yeah.
Keep in mind that now we're still looking for a baby bird.
I'll let you know if they have any winners.
And if I need another scoreboard guy, I'll try to get a hold of you, man.
Here's Alex Time in the winner's circle now in front of the AIG jump for his ribbon. Again, ending up fourth today. Calypso now, Eric Neve. The last one that could take the lead away from Mandy Porter. He had an excellent round. Unfortunately, not quite fast enough and had the last rail down. But a wonderful afternoon for the celebrated French rider. Uma O'Neill, truly the success story of the afternoon. In my estimation, a young amateur rider from Northern California. A wonderful horse in clockwise at Granzo Z. Ray Texel, a fabulous job of coaching her.
What can you say, but wow, that was exciting. The AIG $1 million Grand Prix. And our champion, well, she has one more thing to do. As Milano, that horse owned by Abigail Weeks.
Probably the best feeling for a rider in a big class, leading to victory gallop.
Here's Mandy Porter now and Milano. She circles this monstrous ring here in the Coachella Valley at the Hits facility. The $1 million winner of the AIG Grand Prix. First of the Triple Crown events on the Hits series of show jumping. It spans our country, coast to coast and border to border. An international field that was spectacular. Young riders had a chance to compete against some of the best in the world, and many of them did a very, very fine job bolstering their confidence and looking forward to greater success, representing Ireland, Germany, Canada, Mexico, riding for Israel in international competition, one of our riders, and a tremendous effort by a young rider in Uma Thurman. And that wraps it up. A spectacular performance by Mandy Porter and Milano for Abigail Weiss, the winner of the first leg of the Triple Crown of show jumping. Hit shows, the #1 events across America. So long for Burt Much. This is Mike Moran saying, join us in Ocala a week from today.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you down the road.
Sweet.